camp whose name none will ever know. Lost and discarded, raised on my own. Dreams of the stars kindle my desire to leave home with a trail of blazing fire. I scraped every credit for an old battered ship. Got a job hauling ore to Mars. The cargo was light and the credits were thin, but I set my course. I left the old world behind. I'm burning through the dark, casting off the weight of the world. No chains, no masters, no turning back. I'm chasing a life that said I'd never have. Yeah, I'm burning through the dark. The three-star skies, they know my name, but the UC laws play a different game. Crimson fleet ghosts lurk in the void. They try to take your ship, your pride, your joy. In the endless dark, you learn to survive, move quick, or lose it all with every hole and every fight. When the black night says I can't survive, I push the throttle and I come alive. I'm burning through the dark with constraints of the past. No chains, no masters, no turning back. I'm chasing a life they said I'd never have. Yeah, I'm burning through the dark. Every drifter's got a story they tell, of a dream that rose or a ship that fell. But my story won't fade into dust and stone. The stars are white and I ride alone. I'm burning through the dark with a fire to light what the cold can't spark. Through steel and struggle I found my mark. I'm chasing a life they said I never have. Yeah, I'm burning through the dark, burning through the dark. And I ain't never looking back. Only stars ahead, the night can't hold me down. Engines roaring, I'm leaving this ground. Burning through the dark. No change, no fears, more past to track. I ride the void and I'm never turning back. Yeah, I'm still burning through the dark. No chains, no masters, no turning back. Yeah, I'm still burning through the dark.
Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars. The Gate of Light will take you to another universe, or simply walk away until the stars fade to return to your ship. Your lover, Sarah Morgan, eventually chooses to be reborn herself. Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom. More children are born who want to be explorers. Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Life here began out there. Reminds me of Battlestar Galactica. And may yet be brothers of man. Sorry. Let's get through these credits. You gotta wait till we see Todd's name though, because Todd is Todd. And you know how that is. He can either bless a game or break it. Todd Howard. See, second name. All right. Let's speed this up. Hopefully it's going to get me to a point where I can hit the... That's all, folks. Come on. Come on. I want to fast forward this stuff. There we go. Thank you for the skip. He will now appear. We'll accept AISS. We're going to make a few very slight changes to Mr. Magnum. Let's make him just a little more muscular. And what I wanted to adjust was hair color. I'll give him a brown hair color. Facial hair and all that stuff's good. Facial hair color, I want the darker brown. There we go. Eyes, I'm gonna leave this. Oh, eyebrow color, same thing. Just gonna make it a little darker. I think that's a little better. We're gonna go to facial forms. A little, see, because those are the wrinkles. I wanted him to have a little bit. Maybe this facial forms is. Nah, we don't need any of that stuff. Let's. I wanted to make his neck a little different and his cheeks a little different. I don't need him to be that rosy. I just want him to be a little bit younger looking because he looks a little older than I wanted him to be. We're gonna do let's do does have that little sallowy kind of look though. Let's do this, but then I don't know. No, that makes him look too old. It's a shape lens. There we go. I can kind of adjust it a little bit. That's fine. Do that, and then I want to change his chin a little bit. Where's his chin at? Chin. And this is not going to be perfect, y'all. You know, it's just how it is. And then I want to look at his neck. Neck is where I saw neck. Kind of muscular a little bit different there. Kind of like that. Let's go with that. All right, traits. We're not going to do kid stuff this time. I never used it. We're going to still do wanted. I think I'm still going to do UC this time. And I'm going to try to go through a full thing of settled systems at war with this playthrough. And then we're going to... we'll do raised universal. All right, so I think we'll do that this time. And then we're going to confirm. All right. It's going to take a little bit for everything to populate for sure. before I do anything, this is a setup episode, right? This is my setup stuff, so you're seeing that stuff live. Hopefully I haven't messed up AISS too much. So I'm going to go to new items, AIS setup. I want to do Captain's Personnel Console here. PandaWorks Auto Utilities. I don't need the full thing, so I just need to put the utility up there. Starcade pad. It says Starcade pad. Starcade pad can be there. I need my settled systems, that war thing. Or did I not get it yet? Did I do something wrong? Aid. PandaWorks. Oh, maybe I need to get somewhere else before it wants to do that. Maybe I have to actually get to somewhere. I'm not sure. We'll try that. And we'll see. I don't know. All right. We're gonna AISS. Hopefully that's setting up. I did pull some files from it because I don't want it to open up the old save files. So I deleted them. And hopefully I did that right. Otherwise, I'll have to go in and change it or maybe redo this. But that's okay. I can redo that off stream if I have to. All right. I have nothing. So we are going to New Atlantis. We're going to see what universe I ended up getting. It's always fun, fun, fun.
Attention, unidentified vessel. You have no faction markings or registered manufacturer. Please maintain course while we scan you. Assuming scans even work on whatever it is you're flying. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Give me just a second. Did this right? People should load correctly. And they are not loading correctly.
Whoa! Now that is a shit!
Hey, you're kind of breaking my concentration here.
Alright, so just to double check, I'm going to save. Oh. There you go. And then I'm going to load it and see if that fixes the problem. No. So it's a load order thing. You guys see my frustration now. Quit. Confirm. And I'm sure it's the bottom of my load order, most likely. Not deleting anything, just changing stuff. All right, I'm going to quit it and then reload it and try again. You'll see this wonderful process. All right. Hopefully that worked. It should say new load order. Any day now. It should have said a load order thing, but it didn't. But he looks great now. Let's look and see if anybody else looks the same. Oh, my Trackers Alliance person's not there.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. Look at yourself.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested.
All right, so
We'd all appreciate it.
Crowds is working good.
No bounty. You're clear.
I am really hoping for Plant Sarah. You know, Plant Sarah needs to happen. But because I want it, I know that's not going to happen.
Attention. Please visit McLaren's.
I am not using a Unity picker, so I'm letting the game do it. What are we getting? Just normal constellation again. Okay.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts, previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now? Interesting.
You want this rock breaker in our organization?
Rock
After
breaker.
getting lost the first time?
Really?
But he still showed up, didn't he? Isn't persistence a signature trait for an explorer?
We're at the beginning of a very important discovery here. What you found on Vectera, the artifact, there's more. And they're creating something we don't understand yet. If you're serious about wanting to be a part of this, then you have to know that we are diving headfirst into the unknown. There could be considerable risks. Good. We'll set you up with a room. Take some time to meet everyone. Then, when you're ready, you and I will be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course.
How are you doing, Mowgli?
Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were
Hopefully
almost
I got
at
my
max
load order
occupancy
set up.
already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you coming by at least, you know. I know everybody else is streaming too, so this is the only time I have for today, I think. Maybe late tonight, but I wanted to double check my load order and all that fun stuff. Hopefully it works. I did a test and I think it's okay.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side,
really,
so that'll be
really
quiet,
was hoping
and
for
Mateo
Sarah
on the
being
other side,
plan
so
too.
maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each
I was
of us,
hoping.
so
I was really
I'd better
hoping.
get back to it.
I've never seen
Don't
that
want to keep
one.
her waiting too
And
long.
I don't have
Enjoy.
a mod where I can select the universe. I don't want that. I want to have it random. So we'll see. But oh, the I could have a lot of my stuff back here in just a moment. And my 66 million credits. Alright, nice. Alright. So, what do I want to do? I want to equip stuff. Weapon. I am going to equip my Dark Star Recruit Rifle. Go back to that. And that. Need to hide my helmet in breathable areas. I need to. Oops. Need to hide my spacesuit in its elements. And then he needs to have his ears and his clothes, because you can't be Magnum without the clothes. And okay, that's all I have there. Okay. I did put a couple of these upgrades in because I was like, I didn't want to go through Unity and maybe not have those. Alright, so next. I don't know where the settled systems at war thing is. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm not seeing it. So mutant aids. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Captain's personnel console, Starcade. Why is settled systems at war not there? Do I need to leave the lodge before I can do anything?
I'm listening. So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
A stroll, huh?
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
Alright, I want to see.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
Alright. Hello, Sarah. What do you think about these artifacts? Kinda crazy, huh? Now, hopefully she responds like a new thing, because I took out the interaction history, and hopefully I get a whole new
This
set of
silence is
interactions
getting awkward.
with AISS.
Hello, Thomas. Crazy is one word for it. I'd say they're the most compelling mystery humanity has stumbled across in generations. Every time we study one, we find more questions than answers. That's part of what makes this work so fascinating and so important. The fact that we're even having this conversation, that Constellation is chasing something that doesn't fit any known model of physics or history. It's a privilege to be part of it. I just hope we're ready for whatever we find.
Bye for now.
Alright, that's good. She didn't say anything like, we've already got all the artifacts, like I did in my playtest when I came through here. Alright, we need to go to Mast, I guess.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop
Sarah,
complaining
good
to
to see you.
security.
Who's
I don't
your
know what she
friend?
lost, but she won't get it back
Hopefully
by annoying us.
Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks. I
Well,
say no.
I asked him.
Here's what I got
asked
for you
X
two.
about that.
Vanguard
but,
volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood.
I
Sol,
saved
Mars,
my
Neptune,
data
you know.
first, and then
The
I
Sol
took the
system?
save file out.
Which admiral did he upset to
Or
get that
deleted a
posting?
whole bunch of the files in the save
He's Martian,
folder
born
that
and
I
raised.
left.
Not like I can get
And
anyone else to care.
hopefully that
Word is he's got some
that will
fancy
be
metal
it,
ornament
but
he's
we'll
been showing
see.
off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
And I also asked him about maybe making it selectable because or something, because for instance, if I want to run a different character, it'll still load up the profiles for the previous for like Magnum. See, I have Magnum, right? And then I want to play Crimson Absinthe, my other character. Well, it's going to load up Thomas's profile and all his history, and it's not going to load up anything for her. So I asked if that could be another feature, like in the future, and we'll see. We'll see what he says. It was just late last night when I was thinking about that. I hadn't thought about it before. Anyway.
Everything all right? Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have. Hey, Sarah's friend. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the van, and if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Yeah, I hope he likes the idea, because it was like, I know that not everybody just plays one character all the time, and like my idea was I wanted to be able to, like I have like a laptop and my main computer, and I have a ROG Ally, so I wanted to be able to go between the characters, but I know I had to copy the file over if I'm doing it that way. But if I want to say only play one character on, say, the ROG Ally, and then play Magnum only on the computer, I want to be able to do that, but have But I want to have the option to be able to switch, you know what I mean? But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what he thinks will think of that, but that's all right. All right, we're gonna go hit a whole bunch of buttons and probably skip all that stuff. We're going to the Vanguard orientation. Okay, we're gonna super at ultra. Thomas S. Magnum. Agree. All right.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed.
I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm going to let the dog out. Back in a couple minutes.
Continue on to the examination.
I'll put on a song real quick here while I do that. What should we play? Oh, I haven't played this one in a while. I'll play this one.
Under city lights that never sleep, the spaceport hums through endless nights. I sling the freight when the ships touch down, hear the engine sing through open ground. Every captain's got somewhere to be. Every launch feels like it's calling me. I clock out late, stare up at the stars, tell myself someday I'll be living the dream. Double shifts with my sleeves rolled high, counting credits as the hours fly by. Knuckles bruised from another day, every paycheck fuels a dream inside. Learning routes, learning names, graph jump charts and pilot games. They say it's crazy, they say it's hard, but I won't quit now, I've come this far. I'm living the dream, I can see it so clear. Hands on the controls, I'm already there. Every long night, every scar redeemed. I may still be here, but I'm living the dream. Yeah, I'm living the dream. Already flying, already free. Dark bay, quiet, head still shake. All these years for this one take. Ownership signed, the wait is done. Every doubt fades, there's no turning back. Power comes up, lights glow green. This was the life I used to dream. I found my place, I finally see. Now I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I'm living the dream. Hear the engines cry, hands on the controls as the ground slips by. Every sacrifice perfectly timed. I'm not chasing it now, I'm leaving it behind. Yeah, I'm living the dream. And the universe opens wide. City lights fade into lines of gold. New Atlantis growing small below. Grav drive hums like a steady heart. Every mile sets my spirit free. From the ground I used to watch the skies. Now the stars are shining in my eyes. All those nights I carried the dream. Led me right here where I'm meant to be. I'm not looking
Alright, I'm back. Let's do this orientation thing. Oh, wrong way. We're gonna speed run this.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century. Even from their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all this. It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun. First, the Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188. Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions. None was more brutal. Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But in the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official, no one is born a United Colony citizen, only through service to the UC.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
We'll see how horrible I do.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
I'm gonna be lucky to get level 3 at this rate.
Shield upgrade active. Removing upgrades. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New ally active. New targets active. targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
We will try the remaining tiers, sir.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5. New targets active.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
No, I am fine. I will get it. He's gonna tell me you can join in only 7 years.
Shut it down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your...
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with... Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. 2 traits the Vanguard values highly. Your physiological results are... Huh, that's odd. System couldn't get a read on you. You get your kicks flying too close to stars? Because you're putting out some interesting radiation. Don't worry though, it's not going to affect your score, it's just, different is all. But, where were we? Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Alright, I'm ready.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
It's been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
I'm shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the Colony War.
The law's the law,
Let's get this crate into space.
Crate? Sure doesn't look like a crate to me, sir. I don't know what it looks like, but it doesn't look like a crate.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
I wonder, sir. Let's do this since I haven't done it yet. I need to set my boot filters. Change some corpses. This is new. The space one is new. turn junk items off for now. I'm not sure. Resources. Manufactured. I'm gonna just be looting everything and everything. Now weapons and armor. All right. Next, I gotta go in and set loot destinations. I want to send to Panda Works. Yes, I will instantly be encumbered if I do not send it this way. Wait, there we go. All right, now I go to utilities, toggle looting on. So now I got all my filters and stuff done. Now as I walk, I'm going to be randomly picking I also need to see. See, there it goes. Where is the... It's working because there's the body without clothes.
An abandoned meat packing facility built on the fringe. Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
So what do we got here?
I found an ashtray somewhere laying around.
It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
I hit it.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Additional power input required. Stand clear. System rearm. Fail. Additional power required. Weapon group online. Additional power required. Local defenses restored.
You're a damn...
What are you shooting at, sir?
tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait.
You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph! Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Kind of stuck on the door there, Adrian. Sarah, move.
Older model. Alright, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flax can? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Tau Ceti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sinan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Sidonia is an industrial town. People there tend to accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Unregistered starship. We're detecting... Well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what? Just hold still while we do the contraband check. Scan complete. You are clear to land in New Atlantis. Please...
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing
Look who's
changed.
back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample? A researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as... co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Wonder where this will all lead.
What did you think of finding that terror morph?
You okay?
Honestly, it was sobering. I'd read the reports, studied Hadrian's research, even heard the recorded logs from Londinian. But seeing one up close, feeling the ground shake when it moved, watching how fast it closed distance, that's different. It reminds me how fragile our settlements really are. One breeding pair, one overlooked spore, and an entire colony could fall. The fact that Percival was mixed up with it, that adds a whole new layer of worry. I'm glad we're following this lead, Thomas. If someone is deliberately moving terramorphs around the settled systems, we need to know who and why.
Alright, we're gonna head to Mars then. Percival.
You're awfully quiet.
Just waiting for you to respond.
Good. Percival's connection to the Trade Authority on Mars is our best lead right now. If anyone knows where he's been, or what he's been involved with, it's likely someone at that office. I'd also like to check in with Moara. He may have picked up something useful about the artifact before things went sideways. Ready when you are, Thomas. Let's see what Mars has to offer.
That is exactly what I had said. I should have just went down the elevator.
The scan is perfectly safe. Please keep moving.
Sorry, I'm not very tired.
Captain?
I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Ship-wise, I want it to look similar, but I also want to make some decide. Which ones how are we doing? We're gonna old neighborhood. We're gonna do that one. It's still saying it's the same place.
Attention, unidentified vessel. You have no faction markings or registered manufacturer. Please maintain course while we scan you. Assuming scans even work on whatever it is you're flying. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
And see why you see Marines that get sent here consider this posting a punishment.
Oh, what a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
There's movement down there before.
Heat leeches in the engines, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the crab drive.
Been
Suppose
looking
that
for
would
you.
explain the
Let's
brownouts.
talk. I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
Fine.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life.
We're on it, sir.
The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process. I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Always nice to kick back a broken spear after a
What's your
long
name?
day.
There's no work.
A friend offered me a nice cushy office job, but
Yes? What? Pardon? Mars
Been serving
isn't
drinks
forever.
here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say? Let me confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do. Excuse me.
Red and orange. Every.
I can't imagine being
Can I help you? Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me any. Cool. That's what we do here.
That's one of my favorite helmets, so it reminds me of the Abyss.
And reliability. McLaren's outfit.
Yo, stay good out there.
Satisfaction.
Be advised to secure Luke's articles and find stable ground.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best. That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them? I couldn't have put that better myself.
Pity. Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Visit
The
McLaren's
luxury
outfit.
liner, Opulence of the Stars, has been hijacked in the Nirvana system by a group calling themselves the Terran Armada.
I
The
bet my
following is a
supervisor
recording
I could
captured
call
by
up
our
double
intrepid
my normal
reporters on the scene. Warning, what you are about to hear is graphic in nature. Humans of the settled systems.
Safe Sidonia.
You lost your...
Alcoholic beverages is not preferred. Operating heavy machinery while under the influence is dangerous to yourself and those around you. Please always drink responsibly.
We shall remind you. We are the Terran Armada. We are the true children of Earth.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin.
A search and rescue team was dispatched to the liner's last known coordinates. In addition,
Doc Walker?
authorities have asked all available
You're
pilots
barking
to
up the
aid in
wrong...
search for survivors.
You.
We'll have more on this
Why don't
breaking
you come
news
here
story
and tell me what
as
some
additional
Vanguard
information
captain
comes
wants
in.
with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him? Hadrian? A woman named Hadrian sent you, a member of the Vanguard, to find Percival? Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right, Captain. If you are who you say, Supra et Ultra. Vanguard motto. What's it mean? Should have gotten that during your oath. I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A? C? D+? That is right. All right, Captain. Maybe you are who you say you are. But look, Even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
But, one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full of old utility spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Hey, you may be Hadrian's friend. Come here.
A friendly reminder that throwing glitter on the balcony is prohibited. Please use an authorized waste receptacle.
Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty. Attention.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I'm a psychiatrist.
Howdy.
To Venus? All right, but be careful.
The Lux condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
Every night from 2200 hours until 0500 hours the next morning.
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a little joy...
Was there something else? Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... that's not the number I remember. Headquarters must have felt sorry for the old man. Here, his current balance. I expect this won't be a great hardship for you. Then I suppose that's that then. Dr. Walker's dead is officially no longer our problem. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose
McLaren's
articles
Outfitters.
and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah? Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up. Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of, but I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Here, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Be careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk.
I thought it was just a couple of nests.
Only one point. Lead the way.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Okay.
Tell me what happened. Some old space trip.
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits after all this time.
Almost lifetime gravity on Mars. A fall into Sidonia's lower level is still likely to result in injury or death. Please exercise caution near balcony edges.
So, I can't place the manufacturer of your ship. I'm just gonna write down custom, and then awesome in parentheses. Hope that's okay. Okay, no problem. Need some work done? Will do. Okay, no problem.
jumper, even though I haven't found it in this universe yet.
Where to next?
Good work with the bartender. Won't be the last time you'll be hustling information in some spaceport. So long.
Do I? Oh, it's way over here.
Found me a target.
Oh, last mistake you'll make. Fire. Damn it.
Hey.
I'm sure they have something.
I didn't have to go to go to stupid spaceport above Luna.
Beg for mercy.
I don't know if I should stop now. See you later. I think I am going to try to stop now. Maybe play some more in a little bit later. I'm not sure. Alright. Thank you guys for coming by. Thank you, Mowgli. I don't know if you're still here, but I do appreciate it. I'm going to save.